Hey everyone, welcome to the True Worshipers 2017 weekend. I'm Lindsey Somuah. The doors just opened and we are about to get started. We are set to make history this weekend in the DMV, so stay tuned. We have here special guest, Minister Joe Mettle. So, Mr. Joe, thank you for sitting down with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Is this your first time in the DMV?
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
How are you liking it so far?
It's calm. It's laid back.
Laid back?
Because I've been in New York for a while, so.
Okay.
But New York is a bit busy.
You've been living there or
Yeah,
just
I've been
visiting?
living in New York. I mean, like during my stay this summer, I'm based in New York.
Okay, so you'll be here until when?
Till next month, early next month, actually. Okay. About 13 or 14, I should be back.
And so how are you loving America thus far?
America. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
I think I've heard that you've stayed in Canada.
Yeah.
So in comparing Canada to America, which one do you prefer? No pressure.
I feel Canada is more laid back than America is.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a bit calmer than the States is, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So I saw that you recently had a show in Ghana that just passed. Can you tell us a little bit about it? How that went?
It was good. It was more of my live recording, my new album, which I call the God of Miracles. And so we decided to do, as usual, a live recording instead of having it in the studio. We decided to bring it back out at the conference center, and that's what we did. But it was amazing. So we had guests from South Africa. We had Ntokozo Mbambo from South Africa. I had Ohima Messi from Ghana, Kese, and then the Love Gift, which is my team. They were also there to help, and so it made it. Everything was amazing. I mean, I think it's the best we've done so far by God's grace.
As it pertains to live recording?
Exactly.
Wow.
We've done I think my second album was staged live as well, and then my third album, and this is the fourth album.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in preparation for this album, can you just give us a little snippet of what really birthed this album, or what was the inspiration behind it?
I think that normally, almost every 2 years, I do something new, and so I'm always praying and trusting God to give me new songs, new ideas, to be able to put these things together. And so it was time for me to do my usual, and then I was just asking God, praying to God about what message, what the title should be, because normally I don't take those things for granted. And he just spoke to me about the things he's been doing in my life, because most of the things that were happening in my life that year or this year and last year, it's been miracles. It's been a favor, things that people still till today don't understand. And so it was more of that miraculous power of God that God needed for me to show his people or speak to his people that he still does miracles. I mean, he's not that rigid of God. But then when they trust him, he's faithful to bring to pass the word that he's promised them. And so that's what this whole album entails. So we have songs like Omaweni, which speaks about the wonders of God. Yeah. And then we have the God of Miracles songs itself. And then we have I See Miracles. We have the Yesu Din Kunim. Most of the captions, and then we have a few praise and worship songs too that speaks about the sovereignty of God and the grace of God. So it's all mixed up, that kind of thing.
So on this album, did you personally write all these songs?
I wrote about 90% of the songs. Wow. I wrote about 90% of the songs, and I had a friend write one song for me, and then I did two public domain songs.
And so were the songs birthed after you were praying and seeking for the title, or before?
So the beauty of it is a song like Omaweni was already there.
Okay.
Then I spoke to a friend. I said, bro, I need a fast song, because most of God was just giving me that slow kind of songs. And so I said I needed a fast song on this album. I don't know what he thought, but he felt that I didn't have a song for the title already, which is a God of Miracles. I don't know. Okay. But then he ended up writing a song called God of Miracles. Then I had a song titled God of Miracles. I had to change the title.
So what did you change
I
previous
changed
one?
mine to suit his, so I kept his as the God of Miracles, because it just fit perfectly. And I said, you know what? I think God was just inspired. Because I said, give me one of the first songs that you had already written. Then he decided to write a new one, which
Perfectly
just for the album, and it was amazing. I heard it, I was like, okay. And I told the guys, let's twist this song, let's make it to something else, and it came out beautiful. It just came out beautiful. So I think, you know, there are great things ahead. God is doing something new. Yeah.
So we know you as this powerful minister, and we know that when you get on the altar, we are truly going to be ushered into the presence of God. But beyond the altar, beyond the ministration, what should we know about Mr. Joe Mettle as a person?
The eldest of six. My name is Joseph Oscar Mettle. My traditional name is my tribe name is Niyama.
What tribe is that?
It's a Ghana tribe. And I'm a worshiper by calling, marketer by profession. Yeah.
Interesting. So how did you get into ministering? How did you get into worship?
I've always known I was going to do music, but then for me at an early stage it was more of just love for it, but I didn't know how far God wanted to take me. But growing up in my teens, I got a revelation of God wanted me to do, and I actually threw it somewhere because I thought, no, this is not possible. It looks too big the way he showed me. And at the point, I started believing in it because I was like, you know what, I don't lose anything by trusting him and believing in him. Because already then I didn't have anything anyway. So what's there to lose, or what, you know? So I trusted God, followed in the steps and the direction that He gave me. I kept doing it. And coming up, most people were like, you know what you're doing won't work. This is how it is done. Why wouldn't you rather go on this, you know, path and see things work for you? I said, not really. I want to do this. This is how God said I should do it. And over the years, I've seen His faithfulness and His grace and favor over my life by just obeying the path that He asked me to go on. And so that's basically how it started. I started a bit early. I think by the age of 15, 16, I had already started ministry. But before then, prior to that, I was already in the music circles, but then it wasn't anything serious. I didn't take it serious. It was just what we call play and pay.
What?
I play, you pay me.
Okay.
I go. I was a drummer then.
Oh, really?
So yeah. By
So
the
do you
time,
play any other instruments?
a bit of the keyboards, a bit of the bass. But I don't call them. I can't say I play them because it's not like. It's just something I used to write, and that's it. Yeah.
So how do you balance this calling of ministering and also having a professional career in marketing? How does that work?
It's difficult. Sometimes it's really, really difficult. Like as I'm here, there are things back at home happening and they keep calling, what should we do to this, what should we do to that? But I feel that the balance has been the fact that I have people in charge who can take care of affairs when I'm away. And over time, I'm growing I'm trusting the people more to leave it. I'm one of those people. It's not like I don't trust people, but sometimes I feel like the way I'll do the work, the people won't do it that way.
Okay.
And so even when I give the work to the person, you realize I'll be walking around it and timing them. If they don't do
So are you a micromanager?
more like I used to handle literally everything around me.
Okay.
I'm the program director. I'm the artist.
A little bit of everything.
I'm everything. But at the point I realized it was too much to do. I had to start trusting people and leaving things for them to do.
So lastly, thank you again for worshiping up with us this weekend. And we just want to know, what are you expecting this weekend?
The power of God, the grace of God. I'm expecting that God would move in the midst of His people. I'm expecting that the people of God would enter an atmosphere of His presence, and He would move and do His own thing, bless, save, transform, deliver. I'm believing God that the lives of the people that comes to the event will not go back the same, but they'll be transformed, you know, as they come in. By the time they leave, their lives should never be the same. They should have a tangible experience with the power of God and the presence of God.
So again, guys, this is Minister Joe Mettle. Thank you for watching. We have more in store, so please stay tuned. Thank you again. This weekend has been nothing short of powerful. The experiences have been amazing, but if you weren't able to make it, please join us next year for the True Worshipers Weekend. And there's more. We have other events such as Victoria's Secrets and the School of Leadership. You don't want to miss these. And again, I'm Lindsey Somuah, and thank you for joining us at the True Worshipers Experience.